All right, so the next recommended item that I recommend that you bring is medical tape, or in this case, this is hockey tape. So it's 1 inch. So it's kind of hard to tell in here. Let me grab one for you guys. Okay, so it's 1 inch hockey tape. This brand is A&R. So it is a little different than medical tape. It's kind of cloth material. It's not water resistant. It doesn't claim to be that, but it's hockey tape. So, in my opinion, I think it's kind of water resistant. But I found this looked a lot better than what a lot of people were using that medical tape. It lasts a little longer. It's more durable. It's much more sticky than medical tape. So it's going to stick to your canvas gear and all that stuff it shouldn't have tape on it in the first place. It's going to stick to that stuff, and it's going to be a lot better. This stuff is it's just super sticky, and it works great. So I like the hockey tape. I'm not going to go back on that and say that you should get medical tape. I think you should get hockey tape, but it's all your preference. Everybody's got a different way they do it, so whatever works for you, that's what you want, but I recommend the hockey tape. Next thing, you're not going to need as much as I've got packed right here, but this is electrical tape. Just your standard black electrical tape. You're going to use that to tape up your gear and do all sorts of different stuff. So electrical tape is a great thing. Another thing, get a roll of clear packing tape. You're going to use this to, you can wrap it around plastic bags to make them stronger. You can put it over paper to laminate stuff. Your regulations, which I have here, if I can show. I didn't do this to mine last year, but I plan on doing it to the ones I get this year. Is you can tape the outside of this. You can see mine are just really torn up and beat up. That was because they got rained on, and it took like 4 days for these things to dry out to where you could flip the pages again. Luckily they didn't tear up and everything, but you can see, it started to weather. I put electrical tape to keep it together, but put some laminate on the outside of this, and that'll help protect your regulation book, because you only get one of these, and then once you lose it, you're in trouble, because you have to carry this all the time, and if they ask you for it and you don't have it, it's just not a good day. So definitely want to protect this, and best way to do that, electrical tape at the top and then clear tape. But any important documents, any pieces of paper that you want to protect, you can laminate it, so that makes it good. One of the other things you can do, I've got an example here, is you can make a skeleton for your Suli. So you got your op order here, and you do this in laminate tape, or clear packing tape, and then you can write on it Sharpie, and then you can see down here, this is kind of starting to fade away. You can use Germ-X and wipe away all of this. So it'll wipe off with Germ-X and like a Kleenex. So great way to make a skeleton op order. So clear packing tape, great resourceful tape. Okay, let's see. Next items that I recommend. Gone through all that. So when you get to Quantico, you're going to get the opportunity to go through, when you go through to get your gear, to get Right in the Rain stuff. So this is a Right in the Rain. I got 2 of them. Little pouch. They've got spots for, papers, pens, pencils, all that good stuff. And then you can keep your notebooks in here. This stuff is generally water resistant for a little while. It's going to protect your stuff from getting too wet. On top of that, this is a Right in the Rain notebook. It looks like this. So there's a lot of different variants. There's this one. There's like a little book one that opens up like a book. There's smaller versions of these. But you can buy these at the exchanges. You can buy these when you get your gear issued to you. Great thing to have. They also make a special pen for these because they are water resistant technically. So a lot of times the ink in regular pens will not suffice to write on these, and it will like rub off. But this pen right here is designed, it's heavier, it's kind of weird, but it's designed to write on the right and the reins. But great thing, if it's wet, it still can be written on, and it won't tear up. It won't smudge or smear as long as you have the right pen or pencil. Pencils work great because they won't smear at all. And like I said, you're going to use this a lot, taking notes in the field. If you're a billet holder, you're going to want to write down all your fire teams and all your people. And you know, if you're a squad leader or a platoon leader, you want to know where everybody's at. Taking notes, what you're supposed to do for the day. It's just a great little resource to have. So something that you want to have. Okay, so those, like I said, can be bought at the post exchange. You can get them on Amazon too. So either way, but I have 2 of them. So I had one just for everyday like regulations and stuff like that, and then I have this one that was like an extra one that I had that I used for like taking notes. Okay. Let's see the next item. So headlamp. Okay, I have another one on the way. I only had one last year, but I recommend having 2 of these little guys. They're just really simple. They're like $10 on Amazon. You can get like, you know, you can get for like $20. You can get like 10 of these things. I mean, they're real cheap, real nice little headlamps. But they got like one button here that does like a big bright light, and then they've got one button here that does like side lights. And then if you hold this button down, you get the red light, and that's what you want. Because you can only use red light at night. So you want something that's a red light like that. Something that goes on your head. It's easier if you're going to write to you know, put this on your head, and then you're down here writing your stuff. You don't have to try to hold your light in your hand and do all that stuff. So having something that goes on your head is great. I recommend having 2 of these. Okay, along with that, you're going to need AAAs. Okay, so they run off little AAAs, you know, little energizers. You're going to want a pack of these because you go through, I think I had to reload mine twice last year, and then you always have that person that's like, I don't have any batteries. So, again, great way to make friends is to have extra stuff and give it away. Yeah, you want some batteries for it, so get a pack of batteries. Okay, next item. I got this year. I didn't have this last year, and I kind of wish I had one. A lot of people had these little eye band or whatever you call these, a sleep band. I don't know. Goes, you know, over your face, covers your eyes, keeps out the light. So I got this for a couple bucks on Amazon. You know, nothing fancy, but just something to keep you, you know, if you're sleeping and everybody's got their lights on, you know, their red lights, and then the lights in the head are on, and the lights out on the quarterdeck are on. It just is, you know, disruptive. So great way to just get some good sleep and not have to, you know, worry about somebody flashing their light right in your face and waking you up. So another item that I got for this year that I didn't have last year. I actually did have one pair of these that was like had a string attached to it, but I found these on Amazon. They're not too bad. They're not the greatest thing in the world, but you know, they work. So earplugs, great item. Like I said, it's noisy at night, lots of people moving around, gunnery sergeants yelling and stuff, so something to help dampen that a little bit is earplugs. You can get the yellow or the orange, work ones that have like the blue string hooked up to them, and those will work. Actually, a lot of people recommend those because they're harder to lose, but I just got these ones. There's 60 pairs, so just disposable. I'll just get rid of them each day, and I don't have to worry about getting them dirty, getting my ears infected with something weird from all the dirt and stuff. And then you're going to want to bring lots of extra plastic bags. You're going to go through those. You want to use those. So other than that, that's pretty much it. I got these thicker plastic things for some of my documents when I'm there, just so they don't get wet and stuff, or, you know, torn up. We're going to see how that works. I got these at the dollar store, so they were only $1. But, yeah, something different. We'll try it, see if it works. Other than that, that is pretty much it. You're gonna, you know, recommended item. is boots, obviously. These are the Bates lights. You know, you're gonna want to make sure that, you want to make sure you mark everything. So, you know, I got my name there, and I've also got my name right there. So all your gear, like you see on my bag, you know, on my bags here, it says Lindsay on it. So if you lose anything, they know who it is. Put your last name on it. That's about it. These are laundry bags. They give you one of these. I recommend you buy another one. So I have 2 of them. Great little item. But you go through a lot of laundry, so it's a great thing to have. But yeah, so other than that, there's not really a whole lot to the PLC juniors or the OCC, you know, or PLC combined. As far as gear, this is pretty much it. This is everything that you would need, have to have, or want really, and then they'll issue everything else to you, so you don't have to worry about it. You can see over here, I got my gear bag for this year. It's got all my uniforms and everything in it, so they'll issue everything else to you. You won't have to worry about any of that. But yeah, that's all the recommended items. That's all I'm packing for my civilian bag this year. This is all you should need for PLC juniors to take with you. And some of it, like I said, you can buy it there, so you don't necessarily have to take it with you. You can get it when you get there. But at least have like some small, like for like the hygiene stuff, have some small stuff that you can get at least a week through. And then after that, you can buy, when you go to the PX, buy some more stuff. And then you wouldn't have to worry about it. So, yeah, if you guys have questions, comment below on this video. If you're in my pool, you obviously have my phone number and everything, so you can contact me that way, and I will help you out as much as possible. But hope you guys have good luck this year if you're going to OCS in the summer or in the fall. And let me know if you guys have any questions.